Hey everyone, there's no sound in the video. I don't know why. If you could, I literally am as clueless as you to why there's no sound. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Shell Shockers video. Today's video is about 5 camping spots that I would label as spots to avoid. The first of the 5 bad camping spots is on Backstage. It's in a bad position of the map if you or any player decides to camp in this spot. The roof of the structure located in the middle of the Backstage map is a spot to avoid because it's in the center of the map and has no cover. If that doesn't sound bad enough to you, it might be because not many players know the center of the map is the most active and dangerous area. And not only that, on this map, Backstage, spawns are often located around the edge of the map. There's a bad situation that can arise on players in this spot. Because it is in the center of the map and there's no cover from any side of the map, any enemy on the side or edge of the map can shoot at the player in the middle of the map. This actually is a pretty big disadvantage for players in this area of the map, because there aren't many areas in Shell Shockers maps where you can be shot from a full 360-degree angle. That's all for number 5. Now for the 4th location and map on this list. The next worst camping spot on the list is on the map Blender, and it's located in a corner in the bottom area of the map in a 1x1 tunnel. 1x1 tunnels are bad in Shell Shockers because there's no room to jump, dodge, bullets or grenades. A player who's outside the 1x1 tunnel has an advantage over a player who's in the tunnel. This map, in particular, has a nasty 1x1 tunnel because it turns a corner at the end of it, which means an enemy on the other side is unseen. If you stand in this 1x1 hallway shooting or aiming outside the tunnel, then an unseen enemy can easily come from behind. And if you're aiming at the outside of the tunnel, it's pretty easy for an enemy to rush forward and attack from the entrance. This is bad because in the tunnel there's no room to dodge, so death could come quick and unexpectedly. And some aggressive players are very happy to rush a camper, and they should be even more happy to rush them if they're in a bad camping spot. So that's everything for the 4th spot to avoid. Now for the 3rd location and map for this list. Just like the spot to avoid on Backstage, Ruins is a large map with the center of it being exposed to snipers from a pretty wide angle. Ruins could be the worst because in the center of the map there's a wall dividing the two sides, but that area has an opening that the wall is a spot to avoid because any player around the map can shoot at this area of the map. So pretty much Ruins is a map where camping isn't good anyway, as there's no exceptional spot on this map and it's better for snipers on the move. There's also a disadvantage to players having a gunfight with another player outside of this area of the map. If the back of their shell is facing outside the gate, the odds of them being sniped from behind is very high. And Ruins is a long distance map where snipers are favourite anyway, so why linger in the spot of the map that makes it more likely to be sniped? The second worst spot in this list is on the map Scales, and while this map does have a pretty good camping spot at the top, it has a cowardly spot. On either side of the Scales map there's a door with one door half open leading to the 2x1 area at the back of the map with a room for someone to camp there. This is a spot to avoid because there's only one way in and out of this spot, and that's through the door. If a player on the other side of the door knows an enemy player is camping on the other side of it, they have the camper blocked in. The player outside of the door can either wait till the enemy camper comes out, try to kill them with a well-placed grenade, or try and rush them. Some campers may choose to use this spot with the intention of getting an extremely cheap kill by waiting behind the door with a sniper aimed at the entrance. This is not only an extremely newbie strategy, but most of the game time will be spent waiting for an enemy who knows when the camper's there. It's not a safe spot at all, considering its location and point of access. That's all for this spot. Now for the last spot, one of the worst spots to avoid in Shell Shockers maps. The map Chichen Itza has a funnel-shaped structure that leads to the underground of the map. This structure is lower than the area of the surrounding map, meaning anyone else or above, even on the fence, has a height advantage. Another reason this area is such a spot to avoid because of the fact there's a good camping spot directly above it, so any enemy could jump down for a close quarters gunfight. If the enemy in the camping spot above then could prove to be in a difficult gunfight, and any enemy near the fence could make the decision to jump down and fight you down here. Since extremely few players actively use this spot, and for good reason, it's lower than the rest of the map with no way out except for hiding underground. It does not have any benefits over the 3 good camping spots this map already has, and is very vulnerable to RPG players. The only small benefit is in one corner where there's an angle to shoot enemies climbing the ladder, but at any time an enemy could stand on top of the fence and engage in a gunfight. All of these points make this spot the worst the map has to offer, and any other area of the map should be used as a camping spot before this area. With that being said, I hope you either found the video helpful or enjoyed it. I hope that my voice didn't annoy you. So, I hope you didn't find my voice annoying. So, I had literally no clue why there was no sound. It's kind of funny, in my opinion, that the world wants to inconvenience me by removing sound from my video. But, what can I do about it? There's no sound in the video, so my voice is there, and literally the only thing.